Mesopotamian landscape awakens under the pale, ethereal light of dawn, a canvas of sun-baked earth stretching endlessly. A primitive settlement, a cluster of rough-hewn shelters and animal hides, slowly emerges from the pre-dawn gloom. Lilly, a young woman with a stoic expression, stands outside her cave dwelling, her gaze fixed on the quiet awakening of her tribe. From a distant fire pit, smoke curls lazily into the cool morning air, carrying the scent of damp earth and wood smoke. Her eyes, filled with a silent resolve, survey the ancient world, a testament to enduring life in a harsh land. The serene Mesopotamian landscape is abruptly torn apart by savage war cries as a tribal raid shatters the quiet valley. Warriors clash in a brutal dance of death, their crude weapons, stone axes and bone spears flashing in the dust-filled air. Lilly, a fierce warrior, is engulfed by the chaotic battle, her movements a blur of desperate strength and deadly grace. She fights with primal fury, her every strike a testament to her resolve amidst the overwhelming onslaught. Despite her fluid, lethal prowess, the sheer numbers of attackers slowly begin to consume her, threatening to engulf her. In the chaotic expanse of Mesopotamia, a spear pierces Lilly's side, a brutal intrusion of violence. Her eyes widen, reflecting a raw, visceral shock as the weapon finds its mark. The force of the blow sends her tumbling to the dusty ground, her body a sudden, broken heap. A gasp escapes her lips, a silent scream of pain echoing in the sudden, eerie quiet. The cacophony of battle, moments ago deafening, now fades into an unsettling hush around her fallen form. Lilly lies still, her wide eyes staring blankly at the vast, indifferent sky, the world a blur of pain. The Mesopotamian sun climbs, casting long, stark shadows across the arid, silent landscape. Lilly lies motionless on the parched earth, her body still in the embrace of death. Suddenly, a chilling sight. The spear wound on her side begins to visibly close. Skin knits together with an unnatural, terrifying speed, defying all known laws of nature. A miracle or a monstrous rebirth unfolds in the harsh desert light, a silent, shocking transformation. Lilly gasps, her eyes snapping open, a raw terror etched onto her face. She takes a violent, shuddering breath, her chest heaving with desperate effort. A whirlwind of confusion and fear contorts her features, a silent scream of disbelief. Her trembling fingers trace the miraculously healed skin, an impossible truth dawning. She stares at her hand, unable to comprehend the miracle and horror of what has transpired. She pushes herself from the dusty ground, her eyes fixed on the sun as it rises, painting the ancient Mesopotamian landscape. The world around her is vast and unfamiliar, a silent, terrifying promise stretching out into her new immortal existence. The sun rises, painting the ancient Mesopotamian landscape in hues of orange and gold, her eyes fixed on the sun as it rises, painting the ancient Mesopotamian landscape in hues of orange and gold. The world around her is vast and unfamiliar, a silent, terrifying promise. Her new immortal existence stretches out into the vast and unfamiliar world. In a Roman amphitheater, Lilly, in elaborate period attire, stands amidst the roar of the crowd. Her eyes are fixed on gladiators battling fiercely, a brutal dance of life and death. Amidst the cacophony, her gaze remains distant, an observer lost in thought. She is a silent witness to humanity's unending fascination with violent spectacle, a lone figure, Lilly, cloaked and hooded, navigates a desolate plague pit, the air thick with the stench of death. The ground is strewn with somber reminders of the era, each one a testament to the palpable weight of despair. Her eyes, ancient and sorrowful, are untouched by the disease itself, yet they hold a profound empathy. They reflect the suffering all around her, a silent witness to humanity's darkest hour. Lilly moves with a quiet grace, a beacon of compassion amidst the overwhelming tragedy. Her presence is a stark contrast to the grim surroundings, an enduring spirit in a world consumed by sorrow. In a crowded Puritan courtroom, the air crackles with tension as Lilly stands accused, her fate hanging by a thread. The solemn faces of the judges loom, their eyes cold and unwavering, reflecting the harsh judgment of the era. Lilly's eyes flicker with a momentary fear, a fleeting shadow across her resolute expression as the accusation lands. A single tear traces a path down her cheek, a silent testament to the overwhelming pressure and injustice she faces. She understands the fragility of human judgment, the terrifying power of a crowd's whispers turned to shouts. Her gaze hardens, a silent defiance against the oppressive weight of the courtroom's condemnation. Amidst the brutal chaos of a Civil War battlefield, Nurse Lilly moves with an otherworldly grace, a beacon of calm. Her hands, swift and gentle, tend to a fallen soldier, a silent vow of compassion etched on her face. The air chokes with the acrid stench of gunpowder and the heart-wrenching cries of wounded men. Yet, Lilly's focus remains absolute, her gaze piercing through the pandemonium, her every movement a practiced, delicate ballet weaving through the carnage with unwavering resolve. She is an enduring testament to centuries of silent witness, her compassion a timeless force in the face of human conflict. In a crowded 1918 influenza ward, Lilly moves with a weary grace, her face a mask of profound exhaustion. Amidst the suffering, she tends to the dying, a silent and resolute witness to humanity's struggle. Each weary step through the ward echoes the weight of another global catastrophe unfolding before her eyes. Despite the overwhelming despair, Lilly's resolve remains unshaken, a beacon of unwavering strength. Lilly, a courier, moves with practiced stealth through the war-torn streets, shadows clinging to her like a second skin. She navigates rubble-strewn alleys and abandoned squares, her movements fluid, almost ghost-like, a testament to her experience. She slips vital messages into hidden crevices, each delivery a silent act of defiance. Lilly exchanges coded whispers with unseen contacts, an invaluable yet anonymous asset to the resistance. Each message is a small flicker of hope in the overwhelming darkness of the war. Amidst a cheering crowd, Lilly's gaze is riveted on a television screen, a beacon of shared human triumph. The grainy images of the 1969 moon landing flicker, an epochal moment unfolding before her very eyes. A rare, fleeting smile graces Lilly's lips, a brief flicker of pure joy in the monumental event. The electric energy of the crowd is palpable, a collective surge of awe and wonder filling the air. Her eyes, usually guarded, reflect the light of the screen, mirroring the world's shared astonishment. In this historic instant, Lilly is part of something vast, a fleeting connection to universal hope. Rain streaks down the window of a quaint bookstore, blurring the quiet Oregon town outside. Inside, the soft glow of lamps illuminates rows of books, creating a cozy sanctuary. Lilly, now known as Miss Harper, moves with practiced grace, her presence a calm anchor in the evening. Her hands, precise and unhurried, secure the lock on the heavy wooden door. The click of the lock echoes softly, sealing the bookstore for the night, a silent ritual of closure. Inside Lily's sparsely furnished apartment, an unsettling quiet hangs heavy in the air. Her belongings are few, stark against the blank walls. Each item speaking of intentional detachment. No personal photographs warm the space, no mirrors reflect the face, only empty walls. A palpable sense of deliberate anonymity permeates the room, a chilling void where warmth should be. In her apartment, Lilly sits at a small desk, her face illuminated by the soft glow of a lamp, a quiet sentinel in the night. She opens a worn leather journal, its pages filled with elegant, ancient script, a testament to forgotten times. Her eyes scan the current entry, a silent chronicle of a life lived across millennia, absorbing every word. The stark declaration echoes in her mind. Year 50,023. Rule 1. Never stay longer than 10 years. The bookstore is bathed in a soft, inviting light as Jessica steps inside, her presence radiating warmth and curiosity. Her eyes scan the shelves, a gentle smile playing on her lips before settling on a figure across the room. Lilly, reserved and quiet, is engrossed in a book, unaware of the new arrival. Jessica's bright gaze contrasts sharply with Lily's subdued demeanor, a silent observation unfolding. A spark of intrigue ignites in Jessica's eyes as she watches Lilly, drawn to her quiet intensity. Jessica approaches the counter, a subtle smile playing on her lips, drawn by Lily's precise movements. Lilly, engrossed in stacking books, remains oblivious to the admiration in Jessica's gaze. Jessica's smile widens, charmed by Lily's bluntness as she observes her intently. A playful glint in her eyes, Jessica remarks, "You don't smile much." Lilly pauses, a flicker of something unreadable crossing her face as she replies, "It fades." The air thickens with unspoken emotions as Jessica studies Lilly, a new understanding dawning. Sunlight streams into the bookstore, bathing the shelves in a warm, inviting glow, weeks after the initial encounter. Jessica moves through the space with a familiar ease, a comforting presence that has subtly transformed the atmosphere. Lilly, once guarded, now observes Jessica with a softened gaze, a quiet acceptance replacing her initial wariness. The subtle shift in Lily's demeanor is palpable, a silent acknowledgement of the warmth Jessica brings. A hairline crack appears in the emotional wall Lilly has meticulously built, hinting at a profound change within her. In a dimly lit bar, the soft clinking of glasses and a low hum of conversation fill the air, thick with the scent of stale beer. Jessica and Lilly sit close, their relaxed postures barely concealing an unspoken tension that hums between them. Jessica leans in, her gaze intensely fixed on Lilly, a silent question or challenge hanging in the air. The subtle shift in their demeanor hints at a deeper, unresolved conflict beneath the surface of their casual interaction. In the dimly lit bar, Jessica's gaze falls upon Lilly, her eyes betraying a flicker of deep concern. A heavy silence descends, the unspoken words hanging in the air like a palpable weight. Jessica's voice cuts through the stillness. "You act like you've outlived everyone." The stark words resonate, hinting at a profound truth that lingers in the tense atmosphere. Thunder rumbles like a beast outside, its low growl echoing through the apartment. Inside, candles flicker nervously, their tiny flames casting dancing shadows across the intimate space. The storm's fury outside mirrors a brewing tempest, an emotional turmoil within, unseen but deeply felt. The shifting shadows on the walls seem to writhe with the unspoken anxieties of the night. In the quiet apartment, Lily stands rigidly, her gaze unwavering as she faces Jessica. Lily's voice, usually light and airy, drops to a low, steady hum, thick with an unsettling gravity. Jessica's eyes widen, her face twisting into a mask of pure disbelief and shock. The impossible words hang in the air as Lily declares, "I don't age." A chilling finality in her tone, Lily adds, "I don't die," leaving Jessica stunned and speechless. In Lily's apartment, her voice, raw and fragile, hangs heavy in the air, a testament to her profound vulnerability. A thick, suffocating silence descends, broken only by the relentless fury of the storm outside. Jessica's initial shock slowly melts away, replaced by a dawning, heartbreaking understanding of Lily's deep pain. Lily's whispered confession, "I've tried," echoes a desperate plea in the storm-swept quiet. In Lily's apartment, Jessica's voice, soft yet firm, becomes a calming presence, a beacon in the quiet tension. Lily hesitates, a lifetime of caution etched on her face, battling a desperate need for connection. Her gaze locks onto Jessica, a silent plea for sincerity, searching for truth in the other's eyes. Jessica's voice, a gentle reassurance, breaks the silence. "I won't tell anyone." A slow, deliberate nod from Lily, a fragile agreement, a silent pact sealed between them. In the quiet aftermath, a delicate trust begins to bloom, a tender seedling in fertile ground. Lily's face, etched with the wisdom of ages, reveals a fleeting flicker of profound regret in her ancient, weary eyes. A silent acknowledgement washes over her, a dawning realization that this is her first true misstep in 5 centuries. The weight of her choice settles, a dangerous deviation from the rigid rules she has meticulously crafted and upheld. Her gaze, once unwavering, now reflects the unsettling tremor of a carefully constructed world on the brink of unraveling. Brad's apartment glows with the soft, ethereal light of tech gadgets, creating an anxious, futuristic ambiance. Jessica sits opposite Brad, her posture rigid, her fingers a blur of nervous motion in her lap, a silent testament to her distress. Her eyes dart around the room, unable to meet Brad's gaze, betraying a deep internal conflict. A heavy silence hangs in the air, punctuated only by the soft hum of electronics, amplifying the unspoken tension. Finally, with a tremor in her voice, Jessica breaks the silence, uttering a devastating truth. "Lily, she's pregnant." The words hang in the air, a shocking revelation that shatters the fragile calm, leaving an emotional crater in their wake. In his apartment, Brad's eyes, normally calm, suddenly blaze with a fierce, mercenary light. A raw hunger for something grander, something vast and powerful, ignites within him. His ambition, once dormant, now pulses visibly across his face, a palpable force. The glint in his eyes speaks of a burgeoning desire for unparalleled success and influence. He utters, his voice edged with a newfound intensity, "If that's true," his gaze sharpens with a predatory focus. It's the story of the century. In Brad's apartment, fingers fly across the keyboard, a digital hunter closing in on its prey. The The screen glows with lines of code and data, a testament to his relentless pursuit. He inputs the crucial details Jessica provided, each keystroke a step closer to the truth. AI-driven archival scans whir into action, sifting through mountains of information. Brad's eyes, sharp and focused, track the progress, every fiber of his being tuned to the digital hunt. The air crackles with anticipation as the powerful algorithms begin their relentless search. On the monitor, a series of images flash, each one a chilling match. The words, facial match, 99.97% glow eerily, confirming the impossible. A montage of photographs appears. The same woman, ageless through 1,893, 1,912, 1,944, and 1,970. The stark evidence validates Jessica's unbelievable story, a truth stranger than fiction. In the sterile quiet of the MIT lab, Dr. Adrian Kessler's brow is deeply furrowed, illuminated by the cold glow of a screen. His gaze is fixed on the files Brad provided, each document a new piece of an intricate, consuming puzzle. A fierce, almost desperate concentration grips his features, his mind racing with a burgeoning obsession. The quiet hum of machinery underscores his intense focus as a dangerous new path begins to unfold within him. In the sterile, stark confines of the MIT lab, Kessler paces with an intensity that electrifies the air around him. His gaze, sharp and unwavering, is fixed on a monitor, its screen a canvas of complex biological data. For Kessler, the data isn't a person but a captivating enigma, a scientific phenomenon demanding to be solved. He declares, "This isn't immortality, it's biological stasis," his voice a crisp echo in the silence. Inside the MIT lab, Kessler's face is grim, his jaw set with a chilling resolve as he clutches his secure phone. His voice, low and commanding, cuts through the silence, authorizing classified surveillance access. Unseen, across the vast expanse of the globe, a network of hidden gears begins to turn silently. A vast, relentless search is initiated, its singular, ominous target now unequivocally set: Lilly. In the sterile MIT lab, a digital clock glows ominously, its red numbers counting down the relentless march of time. A dizzying array of screens displays intricate code, a digital web weaving together unseen connections. Geographic data flashes across monitors, a mosaic of locations narrowing with chilling precision. Within the span of just 12 hours, the relentless pursuit of technology closes in. Lilly's location in Oregon, once a sanctuary of anonymity, is now starkly exposed. Her carefully constructed privacy shatters, leaving her vulnerable against the unyielding gaze of modern surveillance. The quiet bookstore hums with unspoken stories as Lilly calmly arranges books lost in her task. Two stern-faced federal agents, their presence a stark contrast, stride purposefully into the tranquil space. Their gazes fix on Lilly, an unspoken tension building in the air as they approach. Lilly, still unaware of their presence, continues her work, a calm before an impending storm. In the quiet bookstore, a man, an agent, moves with purpose, his eyes fixed on Lilly. Lily's face remains a mask of neutrality, a carefully constructed facade hiding a storm within. Beneath her calm exterior, her instincts scream, a primal warning echoing in her mind. The agent approaches, his voice cutting through the stillness. "Miss Harper?" Lily's gaze is unwavering, her response sharp and dismissive. "Wrong person." A silent battle of wills hangs in the air, charged with unspoken tension and hidden agendas. Sleek, black SUVs, like silent predators, converge on the street outside the bookstore, their presence ominous. Lily's ancient eyes, sharp and knowing, dart towards the window, catching the terrifying sight. A chilling realization dawns on her face as she understands her carefully constructed cover is irrevocably blown. The bookstore, once a sanctuary, now feels like a trap, the silent SUVs a stark pronouncement of danger. Her ancient survival instincts ignite, a primal fire in her eyes. Without a sound, she spins, a blur of motion and resolve. She bursts from the back of the bookstore, a sudden escape into the grimy alley. The harsh light of day assaults her, but she does not falter. She runs, a creature of instinct, fleeing an unseen predator. Rain lashes down, transforming city streets into a slick, treacherous battleground. A high-octane chase explodes, cars skidding and screeching in a desperate dance. Tires fight for purchase on the slick asphalt, each turn a perilous gamble. Above the chaos, a drone whirs with an ominous hum, a silent, unblinking eye. Its lens is fixated, a cold, mechanical gaze tracking every desperate maneuver. The drone's relentless pursuit adds a chilling layer to the rain-soaked pandemonium. Lilly, a blur of motion, races through the city, her every stride a desperate plea for freedom. The city's labyrinthine streets become her trap as she's suddenly cornered, her escape route severed. With a deafening crunch, her vehicle collides, metal screams, and glass shatters in a violent explosion of debris. Agents, a grim phalanx, emerge from the shadows, their determined faces etched with an unyielding resolve. Weapons raised, they advance, each click of a safety echoing the finality of Lily's desperate flight. Lily's heart pounds a frantic rhythm against her ribs, her breath catching in a gasp of surrender. From the twisted wreckage, agents pull a figure, their movements sharp and frantic, a desperate dance against time. A medical monitor, hastily secured, casts a cold digital glow against the chaos. Its flatline tone pierces the air, a chilling, unwavering sound. The grim reality hangs heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the surrounding pandemonium. An agent's voice, raw with finality, cuts through the din. She's dead. The flatline continues, a mournful dirge for a life extinguished amidst the shattered remains. Lily's eyes snap open with a violent gasp, her body coiled with sudden, desperate energy. She fights back with a primal ferocity, surprising the agents with her raw, untamed strength. Every muscle strains as she pushes against their grip, a desperate struggle for freedom. Her movements are sharp and unyielding, a whirlwind of defiance against her captors. She breaks free from the agents, a sudden surge of adrenaline propelling her forward. The stunned agents watch as her form blurs, vanishing into the night. Rain-soaked branches claw at her as she plunges into the dense forest, a desperate escape. The city lights fade behind her, swallowed by the ominous whispering trees. The chase transforms, no longer a game but a raw, primal struggle for survival. Deep within the forest, the true hunt begins, shrouded in rain and shadow. In the White House Situation Room, The air crackles with palpable tension, thick and suffocating. High-ranking officials, including military generals and CIA directors, encircle a polished table, their faces grim. Harsh fluorescent lighting casts stark shadows, highlighting the deep concern etched on each face. Glowing screens and maps display unsettling data, painting a dire picture of imminent crisis. Inside the White House Situation Room, sterile white walls amplify the palpable tension that fills the air. A military general, his face etched with deep concern, stands before a hushed assembly. The unspoken weight of Lilly's existence hangs heavy, casting a long shadow over the geopolitical landscape. He delivers a stark truth, his voice resonating with urgency. Every major power wants custody. The room absorbs his words, the gravity of the situation sinking in, a collective sigh of dread. The fate of a single individual now teeters on the precipice of global power struggles. In the White House Situation Room, a palpable tension hangs heavy, a chilling shroud settling over all present. The unspoken fear of a dire transformation, of her becoming a weapon, grips the room. Every face reflects the gravity of the potential threat, eyes wide with dread and grim understanding. The CIA director's words cut through the silence, sharp and foreboding, sealing the room in unease. His voice, a low rumble, echoes the collective anxiety. If she's weaponized, the incomplete sentence hangs in the air, a chilling premonition of unimaginable disaster. In the tense White House Situation Room, Kessler's voice slices through the air, demanding attention. He leans forward, his eyes gleaming with an almost desperate intensity, a fire of scientific ambition. His gaze is fixed, revealing a mind consumed by discovery, overriding all political concerns. He sees not a looming threat, but an unparalleled opportunity, a chance to redefine what's possible. Kessler's conviction rings out, unwavering and absolute. She's not a weapon. His voice, filled with awe and certainty, declares the profound truth. She's a breakthrough. In the White House Situation Room, the air crackles with an almost unbearable tension, the weight of global fate pressing down. The general leans forward, his face etched with grim resolve, his expression unyielding in the face of immense pressure. A monumental decision looms, its shadow casts long and dark across the room, demanding an answer. Lilly's name, once ordinary, now rings with the chilling echo of a global manhunt, synonymous with international security. The general's voice cuts through the silence, a stark and chilling pronouncement, same difference. In the dim glow of her storage unit, Lilly moves with a quiet intensity, her hands expertly retrieving secrets. From a hidden compartment, she pulls a collection of passports, each a silent testament to a different life and era. Her nimble fingers then pack bundles of crisp cash, whispering promises of anonymity and escape. Ancient gold coins etched with history join the haul, all disappearing into a nondescript bag. In a sterile storage unit, Lily's hand hovers over a stack of old photographs, her face etched with melancholic memories. She gazes at the faces of past lovers, a profound sadness clouding her features as she contemplates her fleeting connections. With a heavy sigh, Lilly ignites a lighter, a flicker of resolve in her eyes as she prepares to erase her past. The images of her past loves curl and blacken, turning to ash, symbolizing a decisive, painful farewell to her history. In the cold, sterile air of a storage unit, Lilly stands, her face etched with a quiet sorrow. The pain she carries runs deep, a silent testament to the weight of her losses. She clutches a worn photograph, her knuckles white, a fragile link to a past she cherishes. The ghosts of those she's outlived weigh heavily on her shoulders, a silent, crushing burden. Her eyes, filled with a profound grief, stare into the distance, a promise forming on her lips. Her voice, a stark whisper, echoes the depth of her resolve, never again. A split-screen montage ignites, revealing the frantic global search for an unseen threat. Chinese cyber divisions, faces aglow with monitor light, meticulously track digital anomalies across a holographic globe. Russian satellites relentlessly sweep across Earth's surface, their advanced sensors hunting for elusive heat patterns. In sleek, sterile labs, private biotech firms display colossal bounties on shimmering holographic screens. Executives, their faces etched with urgency, bark orders into phones, fueling the desperate worldwide pursuit. The dark web pulses with a venomous glow, encrypted chatter forming a digital chorus, whispering the undying. Lines of code cascade across screens, a relentless torrent of data as AI models churn with cold precision. Algorithms predict every ghost-like movement, every shadow the undying casts, a digital hunter closing in. A spider web of glowing lines expands across a holographic map, tracing an invisible, inevitable net. The digital net tightens, a silent, invisible cage slowly descending upon its elusive prey. Driven by ancient instincts, Lilly navigates a barren desert, her silhouette stark against the scorching sun. She trudges through a frozen tundra, the biting wind whipping her hair as she pushes northward. Lilly scales a treacherous mountain face, her resolve etched on her face, seeking refuge in the remote heights. Amidst a dense, unforgiving jungle, Lilly presses on her journey, an unwavering quest for survival. Under the cloak of night, Lilly moves like a phantom through the rugged, snow-covered wilderness near the Canadian border. Each step is a silent prayer, her breath misting in the frigid air as she navigates the treacherous terrain. Overhead, the ominous whir of thermal drones slices through the silence, a chilling symphony of pursuit. Sweeping red lights from the drones paint the snow with an eerie glow, a stark contrast to the vast, dark landscape. Lilly, a fleeting shadow, presses onward, her determination a burning ember against the bitter cold. A bitter wind whips across the desolate Canadian border as I, clutching a stolen rifle, take careful aim at a menacing drone. The sharp crack of the rifle shot shatters the silence, and the drone falters, then plummets to the ground in a shower of sparks. A jarring silence descends, a small, desperate victory in my flight from unseen pursuers. The first delicate flakes of a snowstorm begin to fall, offering a temporary, fragile reprieve from the harsh reality. The vast, desolate Alaskan tundra stretches endlessly, a canvas of white beneath a pale Arctic sky. In the distance, a blur of dark figures emerges, disrupting the pristine snow. A Black Ops unit, their snowmobiles roaring, tears across the frozen expanse, a relentless pursuit. Engines scream, a mechanical symphony echoing across the silent, frozen landscape. Their dark forms cut sharp lines against the blinding white, a stark contrast of man and nature. The ground trembles as the snowmobiles devour the distance, their purpose grim and unyielding. The biting wind whips across the frozen tundra as the crack of gunfire shatters the icy silence. Lilly stumbles, a sharp pain searing through her leg, sending her sprawling onto the treacherous ice. The thin ice beneath her groans, then shatters with a terrifying crack, revealing the frigid depths below. She plunges into the icy water, the shock stealing her breath as the cold engulfs her. The surface of the ice closes over, leaving only a dark, gaping hole where Lilly once was. A chilling silence returns to the tundra, broken only by the relentless howl of the wind. The Alaskan waters, a murky green abyss, are lit by the sun's distant, ethereal glow filtering through the ice. A profound, chilling silence descends, broken only by the faint, eerie gurgle of the current. Lilly's body drifts a spectral form, her limbs loose and unmoving in the cold, unforgiving current. She is a lifeless doll, suspended in the aquatic void, a haunting image of stillness. Above, agents remain satisfied, believing their objective achieved, oblivious to the silent tragedy below. Beneath the icy Alaskan waters, her eyes flutter open, revealing an ancient, powerful life force within their depths. The bullet wound on her leg visibly seals itself, skin regenerating with unnatural speed in the freezing water. A silent resurrection unfolds as she slowly begins her ascent from the crushing depths. She swims upward, a being reborn, leaving the frigid darkness behind her. Lilly stumbles through the entrance of a derelict Arctic research station, her body shaking from the bitter cold. Exhaustion is etched onto her face, a grim testament to her harrowing ordeal. The frigid air seeps into her bones, a sensation she rarely experiences. Her breath mists in the icy air, each exhale a struggle against the encroaching cold. She collapses against a frozen wall, the last vestiges of her strength fading in the desolate silence. In the desolate Arctic station, the weight of ages presses down, a silent, crushing burden. Her stoic facade, a fortress built over centuries, begins to fracture. For the first time in an eternity, tears well in her eyes, shimmering like frozen crystals. A single tear escapes, tracing a path down her cheek, a river of ancient sorrow. The dam breaks. A torrent of anguish streams down her face, centuries of pain unleashed. Her endless existence, the relentless flight, finally consumes her, leaving only raw, profound grief. The military command center hums with the low thrum of machinery, a symphony of purpose in the dead of night. Screens glow, displaying complex data, maps, and swirling tactical overlays, a digital tapestry of conflict. A large holographic projection of the abandoned station shimmers, a ghostly presence in the room's center. The AI model, a vortex of shifting algorithms and glowing data, processes endless streams of information. Outside, a brutal ice storm rages, its fury a stark contrast to the AI's calm, relentless calculations. With unwavering precision, the AI confidently pinpoints Lilly's exact coordinates within the derelict, storm-battered structure. Inside the military command, Kessler's brow is deeply furrowed as he stares intensely at data streams on a large monitor. He gestures emphatically at the screen, a desperate plea in his eyes. Kessler's voice rings out, sharp and urgent, "Don't send a strike team." He sees her not as an enemy, but as a subject of profound scientific intrigue. Inside the military command, the general's face is a mask of steely resolve, overriding the objection with a silent, iron will. His posture is unyielding, a testament to his unwavering determination in the face of dissent. His gaze, fixed and intense, pierces through the tension, leaving no room for argument. With a chilling finality, he declares, "We're ending this," his words echoing with absolute authority. Kessler, unarmed and vulnerable, steps into the desolate interior of the remote research station, the silence deafening. His eyes scan the empty, echoing space, a sense of foreboding hanging heavy in the air. Lilly emerges from the shadows, her face etched with a profound weariness that speaks of endless struggle. Yet, a flicker of defiance shines in her eyes, a spark refusing to be extinguished by the bleak surroundings. The two stand in tense silence, the weight of their untold story pressing down on the desolate station. In the sterile research station, Kessler steps closer, his gaze earnest as he gestures around the Stark lab. His voice drops to a persuasive murmur, as if envisioning a grander future. "You've seen humanity at its worst." He continues, his eyes alight with conviction. "But imagine its best." He presents a vision of a future I could help create, a seductive whisper of possibility. Amidst the humming machinery of the research station, Lilly stands with a distant, ancient gaze, lost in thought. Her voice, calm yet heavy with the weight of ages, reveals her profound experience. "I've imagined it for 50,000 years." A subtle shake of her head, conveying a deep weariness with the perceived limitations of humanity, punctuates her words. Her eyes reflect a profound, almost cosmic understanding of time and existence. Inside the sterile research station, Kessler leans forward, his eyes burning with an almost fanatical conviction. His gaze is fixed, unwavering, as if seeing a vision only he can comprehend. Kessler declares with fervent intensity, "We could cure aging." He truly believes her existence holds the key to humanity's greatest medical breakthrough. In the sterile research station, Lilly's face is a canvas of defiance and despair, her eyes blazing. She steps forward, a lone figure challenging the silence, her gaze sweeping across the room. Each person in the room feels the weight of her stare as she prepares to speak. Her voice cuts through the tension. And then what? Overcrowding, resource wars. Her final words hang heavy in the air, a chilling prophecy. Eternal dictators. Inside the research station, Kessler hesitates, her expression a mask of unreadable thoughts. Lilly's words hang heavy in the air, a silent challenge in the tense atmosphere. Sensing a crucial shift, Lilly straightens, her posture radiating newfound confidence. Her voice gains strength and clarity, cutting through the silence with unwavering conviction. "Death shapes meaning," Lilly declares, her gaze fixed and intense. She continues with chilling precision, "You remove it, you remove urgency." The ominous whir of distant helicopters grows louder, a chilling hum against the fierce blizzard. Bright spotlights pierce through the swirling snow, their beams momentarily illuminating the research station's windows. Kessler's face is grim, the harsh light reflecting the dire truth in his eyes. His voice, stark and resolute, cuts through the growing dread. "They won't stop." Lilly's jaw tightens, her eyes burning with a fierce resolve that chills the air. She moves with chilling purpose, revealing fuel lines wrapped in crude, desperate explosives. Kessler's eyes widen, a dawning horror on his face as he grasps her desperate, deadly plan. A chilling exchange as Lilly declares, "Neither will I," and Kessler retorts, "You'll kill us both." Lilly's eyes, alight with grim determination, meet his across the tense confines of the research station. Her fingers, trembling slightly, press the button that seals their fate. A deafening crump, then a blinding flash erupts, consuming the station in a chaotic whiteout. The air crackles with the aftermath, an eerie silence following the explosive roar. Through the fading whiteout, Lily's face emerges, stark and resolute. Her voice, a whisper of steel, echoes, "No, just their answers." The vibrant Morocco market pulses with life, a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds, and the rich scent of spices. Lilly, ageless, carefully selects oranges as a news broadcast announces the end of the immortal woman's search. Kneeling, Lilly reassures a bumped child, her ancient eyes now gleaming with a profound, newfound hope. It's all right. In a pristine journal, Lily's steady hand writes, "Year 50,026. Maybe the secret isn't surviving. Maybe it's choosing when to live." A sense of peace envelops Lilly as she rises, melting into the bustling crowd and disappearing from view.
The meeting was actually tomorrow. He'd been preparing all night for nothing.
Oh no, at least he'll be over-prepared.
That's exactly what I told him. He just stared at me like, "Really, Jessica?"
Classic. So, lunch after your call?
Definitely. I'm craving sushi.
Perfect.
Another day, another lifetime. I wonder how many more it'll take to feel like home.
You act like you've outlived everyone. I don't age. I don't die. What? I won't tell anyone.
I saw her today, Brad. Same face, same everything, but she hasn't aged a day.
If that's true, it's the story of the century!
This isn't immortality, it's biological stasis. My God. Miss Harper?
Wrong person. Copy. She's denying.
She's dead.
Major power wants custody. If she's weaponized...
She's not a weapon. She's a breakthrough.
Same difference.
A global manhunt has been authorized. International agencies are cooperating tonight as authorities search for the mysterious woman now believed to hold unprecedented capabilities.
Never again.
Ice team, move! Target's on the lake.
She's headed for thin ice. Non-lethal only.
Copy, holding fire. Cracks are spreading.
Control, she isn't going on. What is she doing?
Stay ready. She knows this ice better than we do.
Remember, fight General Thorne and Kessler. Don't send a strike team. We're ending this.
I've imagined it for 50,000 years. We could cure aging.
And then what? Overcrowding, resource wars, eternal dictators?
Death shapes meaning. You remove it, you remove...
You'll kill us both.
No. Just their answers.
The international search for the so-called immortal woman has officially ended.
Sorry.
It's all right.